Hello, this is Fear Dragon, and welcome to Breaking Out, the show about North American StarCraft 2 players. Here on this show, we spend 1 week highlighting an up-and-coming North American player. Throughout the week, we find out more about the player's history, their personality, and their playstyle over the course of 6 short episodes. On Monday, we'll interview the player and find out more about them. Tuesday through Thursday, we'll watch a game from each of the various matchups casted by your very own Fear Dragon. On Friday, we'll check out a generally awesome game with some sick play, and on Saturday, we'll kick it back with the player and have some wacky fun with some randomly selected events like handicap ladder matches, karaoke, and dance contests. Each episode aims to be about 20 to 30 minutes long, so you can learn more about the North American StarCraft 2 scene without interrupting your busy WCS schedule. Thanks so much for watching, and I hope you enjoy the show. Hello, this is Fear Dragon coming at you with another episode of Breaking Out. Today we have a Protoss versus Terran on our hands, and I'm joined here today with Master Dulk once again. How you doing tonight, Master Dulk?
Doing pretty good. After yesterday, we'll have to see, will Hellokitty be able to pull it out this time? But I feel like he can.
I hope so, man. And yeah, again, for those of you who are just tuning in maybe for the first time, this is, again, Breaking Out, the show about North American StarCraft 2 players. And this week, we are highlighting Hellokitty representing Team Fnatic. But let's go ahead and jump in and introduce the players officially. And do you want to go ahead and start us off in the bottom right-hand corner?
All right. Over in the bottom right of Akalon Waste, we have our red Terran player. He may be related to Bob the Zerg player from yesterday, who was in the PvZ episode for Hellokitty. I believe this is Steve the Terran player, Bob's older brother, as he is Terran over here.
Dude, he would be the older brother because he's a Terran, and the older brothers always terrorize their younger siblings, but we'll have to wait and see how he does and how he fares up against his opponent. Spawning up here in the top left-hand corner, representing Team Fnatic. This time without the barcode, it is going to be Fnatic's Hellokitty. And, Master Dog, what exactly is going on in Protoss vs. Terran these days?
To be honest, it's kind of been like barracks pressure coming out from Terran. They've been hitting like upgrade timing still, and it's also been kind of revolving around these large macro plays coming off of them should they fail, or just playing really greedy, like, I don't know, getting up to 2-3 bases rather quickly. Whereas for the Protoss, they've been trying to do all sorts of things to combat this. They're trying to like go proxy Stargate still, trying to do gateway pressure, maybe blink stalker depending on the map. So it's all over the place.
Yeah, and especially blink stalker, I have to say, when you talk about a player like Hellokitty who loves to be super hyper aggressive, and actually has even said himself, he's sort of renowned for his one base all-ins in this matchup in particular. Blink Stalkers could be absolutely fantastic. I mean, you look at that nice little edge that you can jump into the main base from over by the third expansion, and then there's also the area at the natural expansion. I mean, it's just so easy to try and abuse that.
Yeah. Right now, it looks like Steve does have a Reaper. He's going to be sending it around. Has scouted out his third for some sort of proxy Stargate shenanigans, and that's a smart choice because on this map especially, it's very easy to just get Stargate thrown down in your third, and then Oracle comes by, kills all your SCVs.
Yeah, definitely not something you want to lose to, but we do end up seeing that, hey, Fnatic Hellokitty going for that expansion, and it's actually looking like a pretty standard macro PvT so far, and I'm curious to see how he actually ends up transitioning out into this, because he's actually said he's been talking a lot more with some of the Invictus Gaming players, I believe players from China, and a lot of those players have been going for Phoenix Colossus in this matchup. And what do you think about that?
Phoenix Colossus, it can work out pretty good. You have the Colossi, they'll deal with a lot of the Bioforce, whereas the Phoenix can help try and pick off Medivacs. They can go kill off Vikings for you. They can even go and do some backdoor harassment while you're engaging the main Bioforce as well. So Phoenix Colossus can work out well, but of course you do have to remember you have to have the right buffer, because say if they're chock full of Marauders, you don't want to go
Yeah.
with a ton of Stalkers or a ton of Zealots. You want to be at least able to mix in a couple more sentries to kind of split up the Marauder, or not split up, but kind of make them be in a good enough position for the Colossi to hit them all rather quickly.
Yeah, but what's actually something that's kind of interesting to know is the fact that we have Hellions on the way from our Terran player, and he's not going to be getting a lot of Marauders because of that. He's going to be going up to a starport, and looks like with 4 Hellions potentially going to be out, he's going to be going for a bit of drop play, and we'll have to see how effective this is.
Well, on Akalon Waste, with all the airspace on this map, it can be very effective, but also that is if it doesn't get scouted right away. Right now, there is going to be an observer out for Hellokitty. It's going to be going around the map. Excuse me there. But drops, I feel like, for a Protoss player, once they start getting a lot of observers out and if they have them good enough placed, you can very easily see a drop incoming. And plus also, we already see that there is going to be a pylon going down over on the right-hand side of the main, so pretty much all of his base will be completely in vision.
And oh my god, a Reaper actually got a pretty good scout off over in that main base, but he did not see the robotics facility. That's actually pretty interesting to note, and at the same time, we are going to be seeing double forge drop down for Hellokitty. So Hellokitty looking to be a lot more like the sort of standardized player in this game, but is he going to be prepared for this drop and this kind of weird play from the Terran player?
Well, we'll have to see right now. Those A-Marines that were in that medevac will have to get lifted up again. 6 Hellions going to be coming into the natural here. A lot of probes are taking damage, but so far it looks like 7 probes killed. Now it's starting to go up 10, 13 as more and more of these are taking more damage. And with the photon overcharge down, it looks like the Hellions will finally be over, but now the Marines are going to be coming right back into main. They will see the robotic support bay. They can get that pylon, but it looks like they're going to be going for as many probes as possible right now. Another photon overcharge goes down, and there goes the Ignite Afterburners, but still going to get killed.
Yeah, nice pickoff for Hellokitty, but he's lost so many probes right now, Master Delk, and I'm a little bit worried, man. He's down about 8 workers, and that's in addition to the fact that his opponent has those mules, of course. So he needs to actually be higher in workers to be even, and he's behind.
Yeah. This is going to be a very tough position for Hellokitty right now. It looks like he's going to try chrono boosting out a Colossus. He's going to be chronoing out 1-1. It'll help him get an upgrade lead, and it looks like he may want to be trying to do some gateway pressure right now, only with 2 Stalkers, a Zealot, and a couple of Sentries. Not going to be working too well as there's already 3 Marauders and a Marine here in this bunker and around the bunker. But with this 3rd base going up, if he can scout it, that would be very beneficial for him, because he can just go over there, deal a bit of damage, leave.
Yeah, I do want to note actually though that I believe a Colossus was on the way. Where is exactly that Colossus? It is making its way across the map, and honestly, I mean, he has a lot of sentries, and if he warps in a good number of Zealots to tank that damage and just force fields that bunker, I think he could actually knock that down pretty easily right now. And if you actually take a look, the production is only just now going to be getting for our barcode Terran player, so he doesn't actually have that many units out yet.
Yeah, and right now only with 2 medevacs, this first Colossus is going to come in, and he's going to try dealing as much damage as possible. Nice force fields on those Marauders, going to be keeping them all in the same place. The SCVs are starting to get pulled right now, but with the Colossus already here, these SCVs aren't going to be able to do too much right now. Oh, almost going to be trapping the sentries there. Will only kill 1 sentry so far, and a couple of Zealots. So far, I'd say it's going okay for Hellokitty, but he needs to continue to be able to deal damage, or else it's not going to be too worth it.
Yeah, and it looks like he's actually managed to scout out one of those refiners and says, "Oh, hey, you have a base over here? Well, time to slaughter some of those juicy SCVs with just 2 Zealots." And behind this, I mean, he just stays over there at that ramp with those sentries, force fields ready for any Terran units to try and move down that ramp right now. It's going to be a little bit difficult for the Terran player to actually defend that 3rd expansion.
Yeah, it's going to get lifted up into the natural here. Zealots still trying to poke around, seeing what they can. And it looks like the Bioforce is starting to get very big here for our Terran player. But 1-1 has finished up for Hellokitty. And let's see, will he be able to deal with this Bioforce that's coming after him? It looks like he wants to pull back from here. He sees that it's quite a formidable force. Does see a Viking, however, so he may be thinking, oh, there might be more Vikings behind this. So,
Yeah.
we're going to be going back. Also going to be getting charged behind this, and I feel this is a smart move. Yes, dealing more damage would be preferable for him, but if he did, he would lose his entire army, and with the way Terran can produce units at this moment, he'd just kind of get rolled over as soon as he lost his army.
It would have been pretty difficult to actually come back if he did end up losing his army, as you mentioned, but you know, we see a kind of interesting position, because Hellokitty is way far behind on the timing of his third expansion, whereas the Terran player, yeah, he lost a couple SCVs, but he's still doing pretty well, and he has that command center already finished up, and now we end up having Hellokitty. He has this advantage of having Colossus out against not many Vikings. I mean, literally one Viking, but what can he actually do with it right now?
Well, he's going to be trying to get up his buffer. He's going to be getting a couple of immortals, so he's going to have to play this really carefully. I do like, though, that he still does have those 3 sentries or 4 sentries, and they have quite a bit of energy, so force fields will be crucial in this battle. Okay, force fields there, but the Stalkers need to target down these Vikings. There's 4 of them right now. 1 Colossus has gone down. Colossi trying to do as much damage as possible from the high ground, but right now another Colossus has gone down, and these Vikings are dealing so much damage.
Yeah, being able to dwindle that Colossus count is absolutely vital for the Terran player right now, and Hellokitty is on the back ropes right now. He's trying to target fire down some of these Marauders, some of these Marines, and Photon Overcharge is definitely helping out. 2-2 is about to finish up for Hellokitty, but it's not going to be in time for this fight, it doesn't look like, but it looks like he might just be able to hold off with some reinforcing Warpins, and amazingly enough, it looks like Hellokitty holds, but at what cost, Master Dalk? He's lost all of his Colossus.
Yeah, that was a huge gas investment that he has just lost all in one fight. He's going to be trying to get out some more. But, I don't know, it's kind of okay because he is up a full upgrade set. As he's on 2-2, his opponent only on 1-1, 2-2, just starting up for the Terran player. And right now, the third has only just been retaken, just been starting to get resaturated. So it's kind of even, but... Hellokitty, he's going to be able to come back quite easily because he does have that third. With the Chrono Boost, he's going to be able to just pump out probes so much quicker than the Terran. And he's also going to be getting Storm now, so he can deal with Bio quite easily.
Yeah, I mean, it's going to be really, really interesting to see, but we do have a double medevac drop loading up, going along the top side at the same time, the remainder of the army moving along the center of the map, just kind of looking around for any kind of open angles that he can attack it. But I like this observer positioning from Hellokitty. He sees the double medevac drop coming in, but how fast is he going to actually be able to react to it?
Oh, so far nothing getting warped in. It looks like he's just trying to deal with the main force at the front of his base, and the Bio in his main is going to be able to take down his Cybernetics Core. Oh, it's going to go down, but here comes the army. The medevacs should be able to get out alive, though.
Only a single Marine actually lost at that point. At the same time, the Terran player is relentless with this aggression, pushing into the third expansion while dropping from the backside. Actually, a bit of an interesting decision, but he's going to be looking for another angle to attack over at the main expansion. A lot of Zealots already over there. Its Storm goes down over at the third expansion. There's just aggression everywhere right now, but Hellokitty is somehow managing to stab off a lot of it.
Yeah, and right now it looks like those 2 medevacs, they're just going to be heading around the third. Looks like they'll be heading home now, as really they've tried to deal as much damage as possible. Now, our Terran player has mixed in a couple of Hellbats here with this army, and I'm saying this could actually be a pretty good choice because he's seen that it's basically been Zealots, Colossi, Storm, and if you have Hellbats, you can get rid of those Zealots so quickly, and then the Marauders can try and stim and take down the Archons and the High Templar. We'll have to see how effective it will be as the Terran player is coming in right now.
Yeah, those Vikings are easily going to be able to snap off that one Colossus. Some Storms do go down. That is a money Storm right there. The Terran player trying to dodge out of it, but there are a lot of Storms actually still left over as he comes in over here now with Guardian Shield. He's just taking so much damage with the superior upgrades as well.
Yeah, the Terran player is getting pushed back. Really hard reinforcements have arrived, but it's going to be a little bit until more come. All the Vikings are just kind of doing nothing at the moment. At least try and land them down and aid your Bioforce, but it looks like that's not what he's going to be doing. All of these Vikings are going to be dying, and Hellokitty has taken an affirmative lead here in this game, up by only 10 supply, but still with 3-3 done, and with a much, much more cost-effective army.
Yeah, the one thing that the Terran player still is going for him is that his 4th expansion is already finished up, whereas Hellokitty only just now going to be going for that. But the question is, can the Terran player actually hold on for this big 3-base push that Hellokitty is doing? He has a lot of High Templar, about 7 of them, almost 6 of them, with Storm capabilities, and the Terran player, oh man, it's going to be a rough hold. He's going to need some more bunkers maybe. I don't know.
Yeah, right now, Hellokitty, he has quite a few storms at his disposal. Looks like the Terran player is going to be engaging this army first. Lots of zealots with this already ripping apart through those marauders, and the couple of ghosts will try throwing off EMPs, but nice storms by Hellokitty, and this Terran is in such dire straits right now.
Oh god, he can't even try and move down the ramp because as soon as he does, there could have been storms going down, but actually, hold that thought, we end up seeing that a lot of Archons get morphed in. This is so many Archons with +3 weapons. They're doing an absurd 47 damage to all these Terran units, and I don't know if the Terran player can actually defend at this point. He's trying to use the choke to the best of his abilities, but I'm not sure if it's going to be enough.
Yeah, there is now a Colossus with this army as well, and that one Stalker can probably take out those Vikings. And right now, the bio is just so small, 75 supply to 166, and GG from our Terran player as Hellokitty wins this game.
Yeah, and he actually does a little dance with the Colossus at the very end, so really well played by both of these players, and Hellokitty, as you said, coming out ahead in this game in a situation where honestly we thought that he was kind of behind at the beginning. So I don't know, what did you think that Hellokitty did right to come back in this game?
Well, he did get that upgrade lead, which is what he saw he needed. He got it. He used his Chrono Boost very effectively on the probes when he lost a bunch to those Hellions and the drop. And then also after that, he had a lot of sentries left over from that initial push he tried doing, and because of this, he had so many force fields available that he could just kind of split up the bio army that was coming at him just so many times that the Colossi were even more effective than they should have been. The Vikings did, of course, take them out eventually, but after the Colossi were gone, the Vikings kind of became useless. So he saw that, and then he transitioned into the Storm, the Archons, and the Zealots, all ground units, and he was able to use that to push forward through his Terran opponent.
I think that's a really, really great summary, and I have to agree with you, especially on the Chrono Boost usage and getting those superior upgrades. It definitely ended up working out for him, but with that being said, thank you again so much, Master Dulk, everyone. Please go ahead and check him out on Twitter and, wherever else. Master Dulk, where can people get you at?
They can find me on Twitter, at MasterDalk, MasterDalk, or also on Twitch if you do want to see me stream whatever, when I do stream, rarely, which would be twitch.tv/MasterDalkTV.
Definitely, guys, go do that. But, of course, also make sure you check out Fnatic's Hellokitty. We're going to be watching more of his games throughout the week, and another series coming tomorrow on Breaking Out. And, of course, if you check the Twitch chat, I have actually posted a bunch of information that you can find Hellokitty actually at, including his Twitter, his Twitch, etc. And yeah, if you enjoyed the show, please consider also subscribing over here on twitch.tv/FearDragon64 or on youtube.com/FearDragon64, where all the VODs are available. Guys, thank you so much for tuning in, and hope to see you tomorrow at 9 p.m. Pacific, midnight Eastern.